Hi everyone, this is our Research Project 3 presentation by Group 4 based on the research title, A Quantitative Study of the Factors Influencing Students' Intention to Pursue Higher Education among Students in College Pra-University KPM Tawau.
As you can see, our team has 6 members. Jared is our team leader, and the following is Teo, Liao, Daphne, Shuwei, and I.
Everyone. For my part, I will present for the background of our research. We all know that the importance of higher education in this day. It's not just about getting a job, but it's also about improving ourselves, gaining new skills, and also preparing to contribute to society. But not every student has the same journey. Some are motivated by their ambition, some are influenced by their friends or even family, while some of them may be unsure because of financial concerns or even not having enough information. So, in rural places like Tawau, these challenges might be even more noticeable. So, our research will be more focused on from 6 students from College Pride University Tawau because we want to find out that what actually influenced the decision to continue the study. So, by understanding this, we hope our study can help teachers, school, or even the policymakers can create a better support system so that more students feel encouraged and confident to pursue the higher education, no matter what is their background. So that's all from me.
This slide presents the 5 key research questions guiding our study on students' intentions to pursue higher education. We begin by asking how ambition influences their motivations to continue studying. Then we explore the role of academic background, which can either support or limit their choices. Next, we look at social influences like family or peer pressure and how these shape decisions. We also consider how students' own perspective on education affects their willingness to pursue it. Lastly, we ask whether access to information such as guidance or resources plays a role in shaping their intention. Together, this question gives us a complete view of the internal and external factors driving students toward higher education.
In this study, we will examine 6 independent variables to determine the relationship with the dependent variables of intention to pursue higher educations. The 6 independent variables include student ambitions, social economic background, social influence, educational perspective, and information access. Before the main research, we did a pilot test by using 30 respondents as the sample to assess the reliability of a question A. All responses were deemed valid with no cases excluded from the analysis. Based on the table, 5 constructs were indicated as high reliability with a combined alpha of above zero point 0.7. This proves that this question captured the social factor influencing student choices of educations. However, the construct of economic background record a low reliability score of 0.427 across 5 items. This means that this item was not effectively measuring the same concept or was interpreted inconsistently by the respondent. In the first run, 7 components were extracted from the data. All components had acceptable level of bond anti-image correlations and commonality which are above zero point 0.5. KMO measures of sampling adequacy was 0.914, which was considered marvelous based on Kaiser classification. The Bartlett test was important with a p-value of 0, which supported that the correlations metric was not an identity metric. In this stage, no item was removed. In the second run, 6 components were extracted from the data. The KMO value was slightly improved to 0.92, which supported the adequacies of the sample for factor analysis. However, 2 components such as EP5 and EC5 were removed. EP5 must be removed because it shows cross-loading at the first run, which means that it does not load strongly onto any single factor. Additionally, EC5 must also be removed from the dataset because it recorded a high loading, which was 0.909 on component 7. This was considered as an unstable component because only one item loaded highly on it. Based on the factor analysis before, 312 cases were valid and included in the reliability test. However, 2 cases such as EP5 and EC5 were excluded from the dataset. In this case, it will introduce a new conceptual framework for this study, which will be explained later on. The score of combined alpha coefficients is 0.915 across 24 items. It indicated that the items are well correlated and the instrument is reliable in further analysis.
After the factor analysis has been done, we will get a new conceptual framework, which the independent variable will have a six element, which is ambition of student, education perspective, social influence, information access, family financial capacity, and financial economy status. Based on the result of correlation analysis, we will get know about the relationship between the independent variable with the dependent variable. The ambition have the strongest correlation with the intention, with the result of 0.712. Social influence, education perspective, information access have the good correlation with intention. Financial capacity have the weak correlation. Economy status have no significant correlation. The regression analysis, we have two predictor, which is positive predictor and insignificant predictor. Ambition, social influence, education perspective, information access have the significant positive predictor, while financial capacity, economic status has the insignificant predictor. Based on the data analysis that have been done by us, they have five discussion of finding that have been gathered for the research. Research question 1, ambition is the strongest predictor. Research question 2, student with positive education will likely to continue. Research question 3, encouragement from family, friend, and teacher significantly impact decision. Research question 4, information access helpful but less impactful. Research question 5 and research question 6, financial background not a major factor, affect the intention.
The findings of our study has led to three main conclusions, with the first conclusion being students' ambition with a beta of 0.399 is the strongest predictor for pursuing higher education. Significantly, social influence is the second factor with a beta of 0.239. Our second conclusion, economic factors like family income have little impact, suggesting scholarships, strong intrinsic motivation, or a shift in students' mindset may overcome financial hurdles. The third conclusion being the findings offer practical guidance for educators and policymakers to implement mentorship programs, career guidance, and enhance digital information access to boost educational aspirations in communities like Tawau. Thank you for your time. This is the end of our group presentation. Thank you.